Yeah, this is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. 914 Western County, New York. I just woke back up and started going through the YouTube streets. I started listening to different videos. And what I'm going to say, shout out to the chat, shout out to the chat, shout out to my YouTube creators, my subscribers, my moderators. It is what it is. I am not perfect on this shit. I will never be perfect on this shit. Never. But I went through certain videos on YouTube where other YouTube creators were talking to me, subscribers were talking to me. I said, "Oh my God, Jesus. Mm. Dios mío. Abre la pata. Kuja na mimi, kula chakula miji baridi. Vente aquí conmigo." It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914, which is kind of New York. DL, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And what I'm going to say in this video, I looked at the other videos that I had did about myself, had my audio over there, my face, my image over there, and then other people start doing reaction videos. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. I am not a victim. I participated in their fuckery. But one thing I do know about these women on YouTube, they will call your ass out. They will call your ass up, tamper you down, and tell their story. Now shout out to the chat. Now I'm looking at the videos that Sister T did a few days ago. There was a couple of videos that she had me in. She talked. We talked in the video. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. Everyone is welcome over here. Karibu. Karibu. It's basically a Swahili phrase. But when I say que lo que mi gente, vente aquí conmigo, it means to come over here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect on this shit at all. And I went over the videos that Sister T did and I was involved with. And Sister T spoke a lot of truth. A lot of truth. And not only did she do it, other YouTube creators did it as well. Sis Rebbe Got a Ranch, he did it. Lonnie One Love, she did it. Brooklyn Lady Ellie, Moonlight Chat, all of them did it. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And I got to take responsibility of what I did. Shout out to the chat. I grew up in the New York foster care system. I was adopted by people that should never have adopted us. They only did it for the money. That woman that raised me, she was feeling so bad around the time Sergeant Crystal Reagan and them was already murdered. They were murdered in Newport News, Virginia. Shout out to chat. It's on my channel. It's on my channel. I'm getting ready to share it again so people can realize what's going on with these women. Young women. I met Sergeant Crystal Reagan years ago. I remember one time her and my brother Michael had got into a fight at the house. into a physical fight at the house. And you know what she did? She put him out. Put him out at that time. But all her neighbors were saying that I was fucking her. How? 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 I ain't never touched that woman. Never. And when she and the children died years ago, I had to go back in my memory. And memories are so painful. They're painful. I will never get over the memories. We had a good time when we was living at that house. My brother never contributed not one dime to that fucking house. Never. He contributed to the money. Car. He got mad with her. He wanted to destroy the car. Now, shout out to the chat. A lot of women go through this. A lot of women go through it. That's why I don't want to be heterosexual, bisexual, more than anything. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Will T. Shout out to DJ Cleveland for taking over my videos when I fell asleep. When I fell asleep, Will T had to take over. DJ Cleveland had to take over. Different men on YouTube had to take over. When I fell asleep on my own live, now I'm live again. Who want to take over? Who want to take over the channel? You gotta hit the link for you to even take over. And shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. Everyone is welcome over here. Everyone is welcome over here, except for that dude in Baltimore, Maryland. He's not welcome over here. Facts over. He's not welcome. I look at him, I be like, damn, what the fuck you doing, nigga? He got Christmas gifts from his family members, baby mama. What did he give them? Nothing but heartache and confusion. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. 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 No lies. Let me tell you something. Don't you come back in here. I'm telling you that right now. Don't come back over here. I told you don't come over here. I told you don't hit my link. I told you get the fuck out of my fucking shit. You are a homeless bum. You're a homeless nigga. You live with your mama. Your mama don't even want you over there. Go get your own place. You begging for cash apps. I don't beg for cash apps, nigga. I ain't never begged for a cash app since I've been here on YouTube doing my shit. I don't beg nobody for a goddamn thing, and don't nobody come in here and disrespect me. Yep. Ass is in timeout. I don't know how you figure out to get back over here, but let me tell you something right now. You are not welcome. You are not welcome at all. You attack different women on YouTube and you think it's okay. It's not okay. Your black ass is wrong. From the bottom of my burning heart, I do not want pedophiles or sexual deviants, those that got the shit on their jacket. If you was to go to prison right now and you got sexual assault on your jacket, you know what happened to you, nigga? Don't fuck with me. The last bitch you want to fuck with. Last bitch on this YouTube app you want to fuck with. Now, shout out to the chat. Bitches like that, Facts or Feelings, Nation, whatever his name is, Passion, Darrell Austin, You need your dick to be cut off and put in your goddamn mouth. Now shout out to the chat about that, nigga. Go to YouTube and complain about me. I'm not fucking with you. I don't go to your goddamn page. I don't look at your goddamn page. Fuck you. You dumbass nigga. You hand me down wearing motherfucker. Drop shot, no name, all brand, drag nasty. Hand me down motherfucker. Fuck him. Fuck him. And his whole channel. Now shout out to the chat. My moderators, you're in here to do what? You see people in my chat, you don't even do anything to allow me to see them haters in my chat. Only one moderator does it. One. The other two, y'all just sit there. I'm not a part of the rabbits. I'm not a part of 20 East Nation. I'm not a part of none of it. I'm not a part of Skinny Gang. I'm not a part of none of it. And shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. I do not take lightly to threats. You gonna come to my job and slap the shit out of me? Don't you ever sit in my fucking chat anymore. I was trying to unblock everybody before I got off of work yesterday. You see, you can't be nice to certain niggas. Learn how to cut your hair. Cut your hair with clippers. Put that on video. At least I can cut my hair on video. Shave my face. Do everything I gotta do on video. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the house, and I just went back into videos that Sister T did, and I am listening to those videos. I'm listening to the videos that Empress Learning One Love did about me. I ain't got no hard feelings towards these women. At least they told the truth. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914, which is County, New York. We are in the motherfuckers, and we are toasty. We're not sitting outside on our mother's porch. We don't look like a porch monkey, a busy body motherfucker. Go and get your own life. Go and get your own life. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Don't come in my chat anymore. You will be banned. You will be vanquished. You will be excommunicated. Don't ever write in my chat anymore. Don't ever hit my link anymore. Don't ever. Anybody that hit my link, you better cam the fuck up. Cam the fuck up. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we got a lot of motherfuckers want to come over here and ghost watch, but you will never cam up. The only people that don't need to cam up, the only women on YouTube that don't need to cam up is Empress Learning One. She'll never need to cam up. Never. When she come in my chat, she shows herself. Empress Learning One Love. Shout out to her. When Sister T come over here, Sister T know the cam up. Queen Regina know the cam up. I'm not letting nobody hit my link unless you can cam up. Tamika McCullough, you have came over here plenty times. Shout out to you. You're always cammed up. Yes, you cam up. But what people do in real life, can they cam up? Can they cam up? A lot of stuff that Sister T told me about Birdman, just for me talking about him, showed me some things about him. And I am totally correct. A shout out to the chat. I'm totally correct. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year. Shout out to my YouTube creators, my subscribers, my moderators, my support team. You know what my support team do? You know what they do? They call me. They check on me. They make sure everything is going good. I talk to them, everything is good in my heart. Shout out to my support team. Shout out to you. You've been liking and sharing this video. Everybody is welcome over here, except for Facts Over Films. He's not welcome. Nashawn, Passion, Darrell, whatever his fucking name is. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. And if I see you again, you will be banned once again. I don't play that shit. You're out of here. Don't nobody come over here and disrespect any women in my chat. I sat with it and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Even keep the change. She getting on my nerves right now. But I don't pay attention to Keep the Change like that. Keep the Change got her own channel. Why don't you go over there and complain about people? She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. I got my own channel. I can complain. I can talk about shit about other people on YouTube. I got my own channel. Keep the Change. Go over there and do your shit. Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones has hit my link plenty times. A shout out to him. He got his own channel. You can go over to his own channel and talk shit about people. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got your own channels. Go over there and complain about these people. Talk about KB or whoever you want to talk about. Tommy Sotomayor, shout out to the chat. Tommy Sotomayor, I watched him from long time. I was introduced to his page years ago when I was living in New York. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Everyone is welcome into the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my YouTube creators. Sister T, I went back through your videos. I saw what you did. I saw what we talked about. Sister T, you are right in my book. Shout out to the chat. Because I'm getting ready to write a book about my life. I'm getting ready to write a book about my life and write about my YouTube experiences. It's going to be two separate books. One book going to be about my life. The other book going to be about my YouTube experience, my social media experience. Shout out to the chat. Rest in peace, Sergeant Crystal Reagan. Rest in peace, baby girl. You got me back on my path. She got me back on my path. Shout out to her. Shout out to her. Shout out to Sierra, Laquan, Rashid. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Shout out to you. I will never forget. Never forget. Never ever forget what happened in Newport News, Virginia. 2011, August of 2000. I will never forget. I went to that fucking funeral. Nobody else went with me but my sisters. And we all sat in that. It was over 1,000 people that was at that wake. Every time I think about this woman, I get all emotional. I'm from New York, but I get emotional when people are close to me. People I love, people I respect is being disrespected. That's what I do. I'm in my feelings. I'm in my bag right now. So this video ain't gonna go on for a little bit longer. It's not gonna go on for a little bit longer. But I want to give a big shout out to all my YouTube creators, all my subscribers, my moderators, the support team I got. My support, trust me, my support team get in touch with me. When they need to feel the vibe, get in touch with me on my phone. And we talk. I'm only here to expose what's going on in New York with foster care system. That's the only job I came really here to do. Then I start talking about Job Corps and prison. That's where we end up. Foster care children are not valued. They are not respected. And I'm telling the whole world that. A shout out to the chat. We are abused. We are stolen from. When you go into a foster care home, don't you know they steal everything from you? Everything good. Everything good. Everything positive. They steal it. They take it away. And as the years sit, you sitting there in the homes, them group homes, the detention centers. You know what they do to children that are 9 years old? And it's emergency call in the foster care system. Do you know they send them to a juvenile correctional center in New York? Do you know that they do that? In Mississippi, what they do, if you're 14 years old and you went into the fucking foster care system, what do? They send you to Job Corps. Job Corps raises you. It's up to you what you do after that. A lot of young women, a lot of young men go into the military, they go into college, they build their own businesses. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. I'm telling the goddamn truth what's going on in foster care system in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, wherever they at. It's the same shit. The way those children was being raised in the fucking foster care system in New York, group home system, whatever it is, it been happening in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. I met different dudes, different places in my life. Yonkers, New York. And they was giving their testimony about what happened to them when they was in the fucking foster care system. My advice to these young women, young men, they want to fuck each other. If you're not going to marry each other, don't fuck each other. Get your own life, then fuck somebody. Marry them. Don't worry about fucking them. That's the slavery mentality. Slavery. Johnny Blaze, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Johnny Blaze, if you want to, you can hit the link. I don't know what you want to talk about, but keep it on subject. And I thank everyone for coming over. But I want to talk about what's going on is fucking foster care system and adoption system. And I'm sitting in my house right now. I'm sitting in my house right now, and I'm in tears. Not about what somebody said about me on YouTube, about my real life. My real life. Sister T brought a lot of shit back into play. Empress Lila showed it on her channel. Exposed me. They would tell the truth. That's my voice. That's my image. They told the truth. Shout out to those two women for being so brave, for doing it. Brown skinned lady. Tell you something. When I used to hit her link and talk about it, she said, baby, what you gonna do? What happened in the past, happened in the past. What the hell you gonna do, nigga? I ain't perfect and I ain't God Almighty. But goddamn, I'm gonna tell you about myself. I ain't a queen. I'm not the empress. I will never be there. I am Arabia Barbosa, the high priest. The high priestess, the supreme high priestess of a different order. But you know what? I sat in this house over 2 years ago, and I was in the bed. I was going through a dark moment. I couldn't get out of that goddamn bed until I heard the voice of 504 and Empress Lonnie with love. Shout out to them. My friends, I'm in my bag. When you hit the link and do it well. If you ain't gonna hit the link, shout out to you, happy now. But I'm gonna tell the truth about Arabia Barbosa. I be doing what I gotta do until in my own feelings. 50 years old, 50. About to turn 51 in March. Doesn't matter. Y'all sit here and talk to each other. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I had to go to bed. I'm sorry. Shout out to the chat. I'm human. I'm not the goddess. I'm not the queen. I'm not the empress. I am the supreme high priest, high priestess. I learned my lesson long time ago. And one thing I do know, when other YouTube creators show my audio or my image, I'm not afraid of that. That's what I put out there. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to YouTube streets. This is your homegirl Arabia Barbosa 914, which is the county New York. The AKA. I am the AKA. I am the BT 1000. I'm going to use that title in the video. It's not in the title. It's not that. But I am the BT 1000. Now, shout out to the chat. Anybody want to hit the link? Anybody want to hit the link? Let me drop it again. Let me drop this link again, because somebody can come up here and hit this link, make this shit popping. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I don't have a co-host. I don't have a co-host right now, but the co-hosts will come in. They will come in. They will come in. The co-hosts will come in. I need my co-hosts to come in. If you can't come in, my moderators, if you're in here, you can hit the link. You can hit the link anytime and talk your ish. Ask questions, put suggestions, because I'm getting ready to get off of YouTube in March. I will not be here on YouTube. I'll be in other people's chat. I will participate, do whatever I need to do, but I'm not gonna be on YouTube, not doing live videos like this. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to everyone. I got a little emotional, but that's what a woman job is. Uh-huh. It is what it is, baby girl. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Everyone needs to do what they need to do. Let me see okay, let me see who's in my hit my link. You got a cam up. I don't know who you are. Got a cam up. You can't come up here looking like that. You got a cam up. You got to be somebody I'm familiar with. Brown Skin Lady, I'm familiar with. Empress Lonnie One Love, I'm familiar with. Johnny Blaze, I'm familiar with. Different YouTube creators, I'm familiar with. I will not no longer let people. Will T need to hit the link if he's in, if he's in the chat. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. No, nobody's gonna hit my link unless you can cam up. Let me show you. Let me show you what cam up means. Cam up means to do what I'm doing right now. I'm cammed up. You see my face, you see my head, you see everything. You see what thing I'm drinking, and you see the cigarettes I'm smoking. Okay, it is. That's what I want. Shout out to the chat. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add you there.
Child, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Is this Sister T?
Oh, you know it's Sister T.
No.
Now when you gonna eat my booty though?
No. That's it. That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Booty.
That was not Sister T. Is another troll. A hater. No. Sister T would never even hit my link like that. Never hit my link like that. It's a troll. My moderators, I don't know where you at, but I'm gonna be watching my chat. Now shout out to the chat. No, we just had a troll come up here and pretend to be Sister T. Pretend to be Sister T. Don't nobody pretend to be Sister T or Empress Line One or none of them. You better not pretend. Because I'm dead ass serious. I will find where that troll page came from. My moderators, y'all better know what's going on. Shout out to the chat. You got a cam up. You got a cam up. You got a cam up. I'm sorry. That I know it wasn't Sister T, because Sister T always cams up. I know it wasn't her. They trying to I guess they trying to make me go crazy. I'm gonna be the next Frank James. They keep fucking with me. I know how to come off this app. Hmm. Hmm. But I'm not going to be here that long. I just want to come in here and say Happy New Year's to everyone. Thank everyone, all the content creators that hit my comment section in this chat section. Shout out to you. Shout out to my moderators. Those that are not here, they will catch the playback. But I'm gonna let Sister T know we got people up here trying to pretend that they are she. And Sister T don't never do no stuff like that. Sister T actually show herself. Now shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the house. Yeah. Bobby Sanders. Let me address Bobby Sanders, because you get the fuck out of here. Let me address you. I know who you are. I know you sit in facts over feelings chats. Don't come over here no more. I'm advising you, do not come over here no more. Unless you got your own channel. Do not come over here no more. All right? Don't you come back over here. Because you sit in my chat and then you go over there in his chat. You're probably one and the same. Get the fuck out of here. Don't you worry about who be sitting in my chat. Thank you, baby girl. I'll take care of it. Get rid of these trolls. I'm dead ass serious. I don't want no trolls in my chat. No trolls in my goddamn chat. We got a lot of people on YouTube that use avatars and voice changes. Yeah, we got a lot of people like that. I don't use none of that. I cam up. I've been doing it ever since I've been on YouTube. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Let me do something else real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I had to do something real quick. But me personally, I'm gonna tell you something. Number one, I'm a baby about Bosa. I don't put people on my community wall that are family members of people I'm beefing with. I don't do that. Even though YouTube creators I'm beefing with, I don't have to put you on my community wall unless I'm truly doing a war with you. But other than that, I don't have to do anything. I do what I need to do. A shout out to the chat. Hell no. And guess what? You gonna get your ass out of here. Don't come over here with that bullshit. I'm giving you 5 seconds to get the fuck out of here before I banish your ass. All right? I'm gonna let you know that right now. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the motherfucking house. And anybody that disrespect New York, whether you have personal feelings with people on YouTube, you need to swallow that. Because New York niggas ain't no worse than South Carolina niggas, niggas from Virginia, niggas from wherever they might be from. Shout out to the chat. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the motherfucking house. Anybody else live? Somebody must be doing a live video about me. Might be talking shit about me. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Eat my pussy. keep on looking on my titties. Shout out to the chat. I support who I want to support on this YouTube app. Asatar has done nothing wrong to me. We got haters of Asatar in the chat. Asatar, we got haters in the chat of you, of your channel. They don't want you to reveal the truth. They don't want you to talk the truth. But let me tell you something, Asatar. You told the truth the other day when I was in your chat. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing it. Because you said I was doing it the wrong way. And you was right. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. I don't care who come in my chat. Respect my chat. I don't care if you address me directly. Know what the fuck you talking about. Because if you don't know what the fuck you talking about, you will be vanquished out of my fucking chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Now I'm on 4 Westchester County. We are in the house. Yes, 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 yes. We are in the motherfucking house. Yep, I'm back. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you need to get out of my goddamn chat. I'm not a part of no wolf pack, no nothing. I'm a part of Arabia Barbosa. The Barbosa Co-op. That's what I'm a part of. I'm not a part of no wolf pack. I'm not a part of none of that bullshit. Whatever you part of, you a weak ass nigga. You are weak. I will never be weak like that. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Fuck the haters. Fuck the trolls. You are a troll in my chat. So guess what? Guess what's gonna happen in your black ass? Whoever you are. I don't know if that was whatever troll that came in, that was not Sister T. That was not Sister T. Sister T can reach me behind the scenes. That was not Sister T. And that Bob dude, whatever the fuck his name is, want me be a part of a wolf pack. I'm not a part of no goddamn wolf pack. I will stand on my own. Because when I really needed help on these YouTube streets, who helped me? Wasn't the wolf pack, wasn't nobody. Sis Robert got a wrench. He helped this channel. That's why y'all able to sit in the chat like the way yeah. I don't even look at Sis channels no more. Shout out to Sis Rabbit got a wrench. Shout out to him for being from New York. Shout out to Sis Rabbit got a wrench. Shout out to the rabbits. I don't be over there no more. But shout out to you. Happy New Year. I'm out of here. I appreciate everyone view. I appreciate everyone coming over. Thank you for coming over. Thank you for your view. Like and share the video. A shout out to my YouTube creators, my support team, my moderators, my subscribers. Shout out to you. But those of you that come in here trying to troll, you will be vanquished. I don't play that shit. Shout out to the chat. I love Asatar. I think he's a good dude on YouTube, but no, I will no, I'm not joining the Wolfpack. I'm not joining him. I'm not joining Armando. I'm not joining nobody. I'm joining with me, Arabia Barbosa, 914, Western County, New York. The co-op Barbosa, that's who I'm joining with, myself, no one else. You know, you're gonna get your ass out of here. I'm not joining with no goddamn wolf pack. What the fuck is a goddamn wolf pack? Just because I say I like Asatar, I don't join with no goddamn wolf pack. You got me fucked up. I've been with Soda Nation for years. Now I'm on my own. Shout out to the chat. You will be vanquished. I'm telling you right now. I tried to unblock everybody yesterday morning, but I find out I can't unblock everyone. Some people that they need to stay blocked. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I don't know who's with who. I don't give a fuck who you with. I'm with Arabia Barbosa. 914 Westchester County, New York. Shout out to the chat. I am the BT1000. I am the Lucy the Vampire. I am the Jeebie Creeper on this shit. I am the German Shepherd in the fucking room. I'm riding with Arabia Barbosa. I'm not riding with nobody else. Those that tell the truth and speak the truth, I'm down with. But I'm standing by myself, and they enjoy that I'm standing by myself. I'm getting ready to write a book about my life and write about my YouTube experiences. A shout out to the chat. I'm not the only one that has done it. I'm not the only one, but my YouTube channel book might come out faster than my autobiography. I'm like VC Andrews. Flowers in the attic, petals on the wind. If there be thorns, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the house. It is what it is. Now, I don't know if that's the real Johnny Blaze. Johnny Blaze, is that you? Now, I don't know who that. Distracting, thank you for coming in. Distracting, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Distracting. Yeah, I got a lot of ghost watchers on this channel. And just like I explained to Lonnie the other day, when she was doing her live video, I said I get a lot of trolls and I be vanquishing the trolls. Don't nobody come in here and say they are Johnny Blaze 2 and they're not Johnny Blaze 2. Cause he will let me know. Yes, he will know. Shout out to Charlie's too. Even I don't agree with the videos you are being, I don't agree with that. Me and her had a disagreement a couple of weeks ago. We are on a good page. And it is what it is. She's separate from me. I'm separate from her. She do her videos, I do my videos. Lady. for standing on her square. What you doing all the time. I like brown skin lady. I was one of my sisters. Cause you know what, if brown skin lady was my sisters would be so happy. They want to go on shopping spree with her, take cruises with her. Yeah, now spend time with her. That's what they would do. Being her, she's a woman. And she's a course. Sure. I don't know if that's the real Johnny Blaze. That yeah, get ready to end this video. Thank everyone for coming over. Like and share the video. I already shared it to my other social media platforms. Shout out to the chat, and shout out to my ghost watchers. Shout out to my subscribers, my YouTube creators. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming over. All right, I'm out of here.